Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat. We are here for Premier League predictions. It's game week 36. Just two more remaining after this one. We're into the business end of the season now.
Yeah.
Where every result will pretty much determine your position. You've not got time to turn it around if you ruin it now. So yeah, obviously a lot at stake for clubs at both the bottom and the top of the table. You know, Everton, 2 games I think in this game week. If they come away with 2 wins there, they're pretty much, they could be a lot closer to safety than they are now. But if they lose both of them and Burnley to win both of their games, the tide changes. So yeah, sorry, Burnley's 1 game. Yeah, so it really could go either way with the fight at the top and the fight at the bottom. So I guess we'll see. A lot of games to predict. 16. We're going to miss 3 of them, unfortunately, because we are going to be live for them. Which is brilliant. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be live for them. So we won't predict those ones until we get our predictions on the night. But yeah, should we start from the top then? Yeah. Brentford versus Southampton. The first of the 3 o'clock, so there's no 12:30. Don't know why, but they've instead put on a 7:45. But yeah, Brentford Southampton, 3 o'clock. What are we thinking?
I think it's going to be close. Both sides not really got much else to play for. But yeah, I think it'll be a close game. I'm going to say 2-1 Southampton. Southampton goals from JWP and Breuer, and Brentford goal from Brian and Buemo.
Yeah, both clubs there's not much to play for whatsoever.
No.
They're both fairly safe in their positions. But I'm thinking Brentford can come away with the win here. I'm thinking just 1-0. Sergi Canos. 1-0 Brentford. It's a game that doesn't really matter to anyone anywhere, apart from, I guess, a bit of pride for Brentford and Southampton fans. Yeah. And I guess if Southampton gained a few more possessions, they could be like 9th or something. But yeah, I mean, the increase for brace on positions is so minimal, it's not.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you go up a couple, then it could become good. But yeah, next at 3 o'clock, Burnley versus Aston Villa. Burnley, a club that are in great form. They're picking up points and they need them. Aston Villa are just getting bad every week at the moment for every team that faces them. Which way do you think this one's going?
As much as I hate to say it, I don't see Villa winning this one.
No, you think you're not going to lose?
I don't think Villa have been the best of form. We beat Norwich, but still haven't been great apart from that. Don't think they'll lose though. I'm going to say 1-1 Burnley goal from Wout Weghorst and Villa goal from Felipe Coutinho.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to go big here. Love a big prediction, a good big prediction. I'm going to go Burnley to beat Aston Villa at Turf Moor 4-0. They're just in incredible form at the moment, Burnley. I just think they'll have more than enough to completely just decimate the Birmingham side. I think it's going to be goals from Weghorst, Brownhill, Roberts, and we'll go Tarkowski. Put his own net against Watford, didn't he? Tarkowski. But they brought it back, Burnley, and that's the kind of spirit they need if they're going to stay up. Next up, and on the topic of clubs that definitely will be staying up, it's Chelsea versus Wolves. Now, Chelsea in very bad form at the moment, but they're going to need 3 points here because they are slowly letting Arsenal and Tottenham catch up. And with Arsenal and Tottenham facing off against each other this week, Chelsea need to take advantage of that and get the 3 points. I mean, there's no other way around it, but will they? What do you think?
I think Chelsea will get the 3 points. I don't think it'll be that. I don't know. I'm going to say 2-0 Chelsea. Don't think it'll be easy or comfortable, but I think it will just be a well-earned win and a very much needed win after the recent bad run of form. I'm going to go goals from Kai Havertz and Thiago Silva.
Yeah, I think Chelsea need a big win here. I'm going to go Chelsea to beat Wolves 4-0. The bridge. Loving a 4-0 today for some reason. I'm going to go goals from Mason Mount, 1, Kai Havertz double, and then a goal for Timo Werner. Why not? Love the lad. Right, next up, the last of the 3 o'clocks. It involves another relegation side in Watford as they travel to Selhurst Park to face Crystal Palace. Palace, who they play last? They're kind of having a very like that season, just like... Yeah. Who barely played anyone last week. I remember. Because I remember Zaha scored in the 89th minute. Not to level it up, but to get a goal from the fantasy team, which was great. Yeah, Palace slow, kind of quietly going about their business. Picked up some big wins against like City and Arsenal along the season, but other than that, it's been a very just solid campaign.
Yeah, still a big game though for Watford. Obviously, if they lose this, they will be relegated back to the Championship. I think they're down anyway, but obviously mathematically they could still pull it back. But yeah, I think they will be relegated this weekend, and I'm going to say Crystal Palace 3, Watford 0, with goals from Zaha, Eze, and Gallagher.
Yeah, I don't think Watford are going to be relegated in this game.
Ooh.
I think they have a bit more fight, a bit more desire about them. Palace got nothing left to play for. I think it's going to be Watford 2-1. I think they're going to take the relegation fight into their midweek clash against Everton.
Ooh.
And then that'll be like, oh, if Watford win this, they're right with a chance of staying up. Yeah. Or at least not coming 19th. Or they'll pretty much relegate Everton.
Yeah.
It's depending who they want to take down with them. But yeah, I think it'll be 2-1 with goals from Hugo Hernandez and Ismail Sarr. And then for Crystal Palace, Eze. Featuring in my Hidden Gems on Monday. Getting a goal again today. Right. 5:30 on the Saturday. Brighton versus Manchester United. Brighton having a very good season. United not so. Where do you see this one going?
I think I would like to be optimistic, and I think maybe Brighton could grab a point, maybe get the 3 points. But I think it'll be a bit like United Brentford, really. It was kind of a game could have gone either way. Well, preview. Everyone's thinking which way's it going to go, and then Ronaldo just won it for United.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to say 2-0 Brighton with Cristiano Ronaldo double.
2-0 Brighton with a Ronaldo double.
2-0 United. Manchester 2-0 Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo at the double.
Right, is that also I can hear? I think it's time for a massive prediction, everyone. I'm gonna go Brighton 3, Manchester United 0. Goals from Cucurella, Trossard, and Webster. Wow. United lose out of the race for probably definitely Champions League, maybe even Europa League at that point.
Yeah.
And if Wolves are to beat Chelsea, that'll be horrific for United as well.
Yeah.
And Chelsea. But yeah, Brighton 3, Manchester United 0 is my prediction. On to the next one, which we can't actually talk about on here. Liverpool versus Tottenham. Mm-hmm. It's a 7:45 kickoff. We'll be live from 7:15. Make sure to tune in. Yeah. It's a big game in the Premier League. Of course, Liverpool need to keep up the points. If not, City will pull away, and then that'll be it for the title race. Tottenham need wins, though, if they really want to challenge for Champions League places. It's a game where a lot is at stake. Both clubs going to want to win, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be really good. Hopefully, as many of you as possible can join us then. Remember, 7:15 Saturday evening. Mm-hmm. But yeah, on to Sunday. No streams on the Sunday, but it is Arsenal versus Leeds at 2:00. Arsenal, obviously, same situation as Tottenham now. They need the points if they want to be able to think with top 4. They currently are in the top 4, but if Tottenham could sneak a win and Arsenal were to lose, then Tottenham are suddenly ahead again. But yeah, and of course, if Arsenal were to win, Tottenham lose, then Thursday night's gone down in importance significantly. But yeah, where do you see this Arsenal Leeds game going?
Arsenal had a few good results recently, beating United, beating Chelsea, and I think they'll carry on that form here. Leeds got smacked about by City at the last weekend, and I think they'll get beaten here. I'm going to say Arsenal 3, Leeds 0, with goals from Saka, Gabriel, and El Neni.
Yeah, interesting. Arsenal have a tendency to throw points away. They're not on a great run. Obviously, they're now beaten City and United.
Chelsea
United, sorry. Yeah, they haven't beaten City. That would be mental. No, they've beaten Chelsea United on the bounce. And then, who'd they play for the weekend?
United.
Oh, was United? It feels like it's been so long since then. But yeah, they beat Chelsea United on the bounce. But before that, obviously losses to Palace, Southampton, and...
No, sorry, they beat
Brighton.
West Ham.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were literally live for it. Okay. So yeah, good run of 3. Before then, a tough run. And they're throwing away points against smaller sides. I think Leeds could come away with something here. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go 1-0. Goals from Saka and Rafinha. Right, it's making all the difference. On to the next one, and it is Leicester City versus Everton. Everton, of course, massively in need of points, and we're talking about Burnley getting a win over Aston Villa. If they then lose to Leicester, the gap increases significantly. But yeah, who won? Who's going to win this one?
I think it's going to be Leicester will be the better side, but Everton will have more belief and determination about them, which means I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Leicester goals will come through Kelechi Iheanacho double, and then Everton goals will be Richarlison and Decore.
Yeah, interesting. I'm going to go with Everton to suffer a loss here. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, that will add weight to the Watford-Everton game. But yeah, I think this could be the game that pretty much keeps Burnley in the league, as Everton lose 2-0 to Leicester. Goals from Harvey Barnes, because I just took him out of my fancy team last week, and Kelechi Iheanacho. Right, next up, and it's one team with nothing to play for, as they're already relegated, and they're hosting West Ham. It's Norwich versus West Ham. West Ham, though, obviously now in 7th, right? Just behind Manchester United. So if they could beat United, if they can beat Norwich and United were to lose to Brighton, then that'd be huge for their season, because pretty much brings them into the Europa League spots.
Yeah. Obviously, the time of recording this, we haven't seen the West Ham Frankfurt result, but we do know prior to this game, West Ham would have played on the Thursday in Germany, and obviously they'd have played their full strength side in that game. So I think it will be a little bit of a weaker West Ham side, but I still think they'll come out victors. I'm going to say 1-0 to the Hammers. Goal from Mikel Antonio.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. West Ham. Norwich have got nothing left to play for. I don't think they're going to be asked, really.
No.
They're just going to be looking towards next season. I think they might play a few youngsters. I think Jonathan Rowe will probably start. West Ham going to want to rotate the side after Thursday night. Mm-hmm. Hopefully a win against Frankfurt. Yeah. We're currently recording us on the Wednesday, so we don't know yet. But yeah, I'm thinking West Ham 2, Norwich 0. Goals from Miguel Antonio and Ryan Fredericks.
Okay.
Right, 4:30 on the Sunday, Manchester City at the Etihad play host to the Toon Army, Newcastle United. City, obviously top in the league, everyone knows the story there, and if they were to pick up a win, Liverpool lost to Tottenham, well, that really just changed the complexion of the title race. So, yeah, they just need to keep winning games. Newcastle just caused Liverpool a few problems. I mean, Liverpool were dominant, only managed to get one goal, though. Yeah. City, we know how much more clinical they are at times than Liverpool. Could that play a factor? Wow, how do you think it's going to go?
I think it'll be the exact same result. I'm going to say Manchester City 1, Newcastle United 0. The only City goal coming through a Rodri screamer. Because I think it is going to be one of those games where Newcastle just defend like they against Liverpool, and the only way City get through is because Rodri gets the ball, say 20, 25 yards out, hits it from range, straight into the top corner, and City win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's one or two ways. There's two ways this goes. Either Man City absolutely pummel Newcastle, or Newcastle do that thing they always do when they play City, and they come away with a decent result. I'm thinking it's going to be the former. I think it's going to be Manchester City 6, Newcastle United 0. I'll go Gabriel Jesus hat-trick. I'm going to go Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, and Alexander Zinchenko.
Bold prediction.
I love a bold one.
Under Eddie Howe, we know that Newcastle, when they do lose, they don't concede by many. They don't lose by many. They don't concede lots of goals.
I think they will here.
To be fair, they are away at Manchester
Man City.
So yeah.
Eddie Howe's kryptonite absolutely battered them in the Bournemouth days. Every time.
Very different team from going to play with like some Maximan and Bruno Guimaraes to Ryan Fraser. He's still there actually.
I was going to say, in both sides. So they are going to lose heavily. Right. On to Tuesday night now. Obviously, as I mentioned, we've got a lot of games to get through, and it's Aston Villa versus Liverpool.
Oh,
big one. Could Stevie G spoil the Liverpool promotion?
Last time these two played each other, Villa at home, Villa won 7-2. Do I think it's going to be a similar result? No. However, I don't think Liverpool will win.
Wow.
I'm going to say...
You're biased? Or stupid?
No,
or
Aston
both.
Villa, after a draw to Burnley, all over the place of the team, Stevie G's going to want to look like a good manager in front of Liverpool. I'm going to say Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 1, Villa's goal through Danny Ings and Liverpool's goal through Sadio Mane. And I'm going to say 1-1.
I think we're going to get into double digits. I'm going to go Liverpool 10, Aston Villa 1.
You're joking,
Level. No. Level the record for the most goals conceded by a team. Well, they level it with Ipswich Town, don't they?
No.
For the biggest win.
That's the
Man United's over Ipswich and Liverpool versus Villa.
10-1.
I think they want revenge for the 7-2, and I really don't rate Gerrard. I think Mings is going to get sent off early, and from there it'll just get worse and worse and worse. I'm going to go Salah hat-trick, Mane at the double, Diaz, Jota. Hang on, I need to count now. That's 7. Henderson, Trent, Matip. That's 10. And then for Villa, Danny Ings.
Right.
10-1. Wow, what
so
game.
You think somehow Mings is going to get sent off, Villa could concede 10, and then out of the blue, Danny Ings is going to score one?
Yeah, because that always happens in the big losses. Like,
If
Southampton
anything,
got one as they lost.
anything-
No, not Southampton.
If anything,
They lost 9-0 twice.
when you go down 10 men, you usually fight harder and don't concede 10.
Well, Southampton don't.
Yeah, that's Southampton.
They go and concede 9. I don't
No,
think
I
Gerrard's
don't.
side are very good, and I think they get
I
battered
think
by
that-
an informal
just-
Liverpool
just
side.
because one side isn't very good doesn't mean you get battered 10-1. But anyway, let's move on.
It's just a prediction. Anyway, Leeds versus Chelsea we cannot do because we'll be live for it. Mammoth stream that night will be live from 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Starting with Leeds Chelsea coverage begins from then. Kickoff is at 7:30. But we'll be following along with the action of Wolves Man City at half time and then at full time, as that game doesn't actually kick off until 8:15. So yeah, we'll have a lot of football going on. The long stream. Hope as many of you as possible can make it once again. Anyway, on the same night we'll have Leicester versus Norwich, which we'll keep tabs on, even though neither of them have anything left to play for. Who do you think is going to win?
I think Norwich got nothing to play for. Nor Leicester really, but I still think they want to play well.
Just finish the season
I'm going to
strong,
say Leicester 5, Norwich
Wow.
0. I'm going to say an Iheanacho, Maddison, Barnes, Evans, and Yuri Tielemans.
Yeah, I don't think Leicester are going to play a strong side whatsoever. Nothing left to play for. Possibly in a Conference League final now. Might be resting for that.
I don't know that result yet.
I think Norwich will win this 2-0. It'll be goals from Pukki and Sargent. Get them on a good bounce before they go to the Championship. Speaking of teams that could be going to the Championship, Watford versus Everton. If Watford were to win this, they'd probably take Everton down with them.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that's going to happen?
No. I think, again, all the hype around it, all this build-up, big relegation battle, and I think it's going to be 0-0.
Oh, that happens a lot this season.
Exactly.
The games they hype up the most are the games that are just the most naff.
Yeah. I think it's going to be 0-0.
I'm going to go 1-0 Watford. I'm going to go a goal from Cuco Hernandez. Everton down, pretty much.
Also quite down.
Yeah, Watford would be confirmed down, I think, by that point as well.
Because that is Everton's game in hand. So if Everton lose that leaves them that'd leave them 3 points behind Burnley with 2 games to go.
Yeah, and then I said that Burnley would win and Everton would lose.
Yeah.
So Burnley would be 6 points ahead with 2 to go.
Yeah.
So pretty much, yeah. They'd need Burnley to lose both, and then Everton would need to win on goal difference. I don't know what the goal difference is like. But yeah, final game on the Wednesday night. We will predict this one, even though we are watching some of it. It's Wolves versus Man City. I really don't know what to think of this game. Man City obviously need the points, but Wolves have caused them a lot of trouble in the last few years. Will they do the same here? Or will Man City's machine plough through
similar
Wolverhampton?
to City Leeds, I'm going to say 4-0 City. Goals from Cancelo, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish.
Wolves don't concede that many goals. I'm going to go 1-0 City.
3 to Brighton.
Whatever, I think they're going to lose 1-0 to City here. It's going to be a goal from Cancelo. Thunderbolt. I think it's going to come late in the game. I think it's going to be a Company-esque goal when it just fell to him well out and he just whacked it in.
Where do you want your statue, Vincent Company?
Yeah. exactly that. But that rounds off this week because the final game, Tottenham versus Arsenal, we're going to be live for that one as well. It's a 7:45 kick-off, similar to the Liverpool-Tottenham one. This game kicks off at quarter to 8. We'll be live from 7:15. Make sure to be there. I want everyone to come along for what will be hopefully a very good game and a good evening, good stream. Unfortunately, we won't put any FPL in this show because we did a big Fantasy Premier League stuff in the podcast. Make sure to go check that out. That went out on Wednesday. We were talking about the best players. We're doing alphabet of best players. That was it. And that was part 1. So make sure to go watch that. Leave your thoughts and comment your A to E. Because that was part 1. But yeah, predictions. Game week 36 completed, ticks off. 2 more game weeks to go. I'm very excited for them. Loads of live streams coming up, and then game week 38 is going to be interesting actually because we're going to be live for every game kicking off at the same time. So that should be a very, very good end to the season and hopefully a brilliant stream. So yeah, make sure to look out for all of the live streams because they are great fun. It's great to have as many as you there as possible. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, comment. If you're on Spotify, make sure to head on over to the YouTube so you can catch us live, or check out the content if you want to just see it rather than just listen to it. If you're on YouTube and you want the other way around, you want to stick it on a speaker in a park. You want to put it in your headphones while you're walking to school. You're on a big busy bus. You don't want to listen to Brad tell you about his story of how he dropped his cheese sandwich for the 90th time, then stick some headphones in, listen to the football chat, and bringing all the concept. Yeah, sorry, Brad.
Dropped their cheese sandwich, but no one cares about your story.
Yeah, you just told it so many times. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.